Hey you guys, it's Lazarius here, and I just want to give a special shout out to Dejana for joining me.
Hi.
I want to give a special shout out to Mr. Cordell for joining me.
What's up, man?
My main man Akeem for joining me as well. Alright, the gang is all here, and I want to just let you guys know what I've been up to recently. December is the day, and what I've learned from interdisciplinary studies is there is no perfect. So instead of a fancy script, or instead of a, quote by quote, word for word, I'm just going off the top. And Dr. A, I feel like you should respect that. Last year I talked about being more of an individual, and being more of an individual has led me to realize how, as you keep going, you become even more of an individual. And what I mean by that is, what you see right now is confidence. I want to thank my teacher, Dr. A, for 308 and 322. Because what it's taught me is I can walk in a room and take command of that room. I am not afraid. The fear that I once feared is not real. And I want to let all my fellow classmates who see this before and after, interdisciplinary studies will never die. This is for life. And I hope that what you see right now is what you will, no, not that I hope. What you see right now is what you will always get and receive. I am interdisciplinary studies, and I embody it. When you hear me talk, when you hear me walk, when you see me walk, I am Lazarius Roseman. I am interdisciplinary studies. You see this painting on the wall right here? This is what interdisciplinary studies mean to me. A lot of y'all might look at it and just think it's colors thrown together. But if you really take a look at it, this is economics. This is psychology. This is the world of sociology. All mapped together to form one big, beautiful picture.
Thanks, Lazarius, for that nice illustration. And reminded of this picture, it all reminds me that INT cultivated me through my time here at Norfolk State University. Through many of these courses here that Dr. A has taught me, I have learned a plethora of knowledge of the imaginations of preparation, seeds, maturity, and it just gave me a reality check for myself. So I'm using all this information and knowledge to further my education after I leave here in Norfolk State to pursue a field of study in psychology where I want to become a counselor for children. I feel that INT is like a bowl of fruit. It's like many of the nutrition that you put together, and you can just pick out one thing and it just helps that one field become better and understandable. So with that being said, I hope that INT is something that we can just take along after graduation and be able to show and explain to other people that don't understand what INT means, so that they can just better understand how INT really can affect you in a different and positive way than just one field of study, because INT is something that's kind of put on the back burner. And INT actually is a great major. And I hope this finds you.
You know what? When I think about interdisciplinary studies and the time I've spent here at NSU and Dr. A and what she's poured into my life, it kind of makes me hungry. As a matter of fact, I got a sweet tooth right about now. Give me, what we got here? We got some Skittles.
Yeah, some tropical Skittles.
Yes, you know what? Now that you mention that, I think that when I look at these Skittles, they're all different.
Right.
And that could be just like interdisciplinary studies. You got orange, you got red, you got green and yellow. And when I think about life and how we applied our principles that we've learned, I know that I had to change some things because I had a modernist view, worldview of situations and things. But now that I've got these Skittles, it made me think that I can change it. I got a little wiggle room now.
Okay.
And I can think that one day I might be a psychologist, the next day might use my sociology skills, and the next day I might could use psychoanalytic skills, and it's just a mixed bag, and that's sometimes how I look at interdisciplinary studies, like a mixed bag. You never know what you're going to have to use when you need it. And with that being said, it gives you a broader world view, and you can understand a lot of different people, and it opens you up to a broader field of knowledge that you can apply and help with the complex problems that we have in our world. Do you agree?
I agree. These Skittles good too.
And then Skittles are good too. I kind of like that too. But I appreciate the input of Dr. A and the 308 and the 322 and 470 even now has poured into me, because it has helped me that I can use these things, like I can use these Skittles to apply to my professional life. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Go
can
give me
be,
some
I
else.
can wear a lot of different hats. I can be all of these things. And especially dealing with substance abuse, they come with a whole bag of tricks. I might have to be, I don't know what I might have to be that day. So using my interdisciplinary skills will definitely help me. Matter of fact, give me some more of those Skittles.
All right.
Definitely, I can appreciate that.
Interdisciplinary studies. That word is kind of complex to say. It's just about everybody who tries to say it. You know, even if this is your major, it's still kind of hard to say. But its meaning and how it assists us in life is even more complex. Since changing my major to INT, I've realized, a lot about myself, and I actually feel like I didn't choose this major. This major actually chose me. It realized and pointed out a lot of characteristics about myself that I didn't even know I had. So it helps you seek for challenges, and it also shows you that there's multiple meanings to just about every aspect of life. For a prime example, emptiness. When people hear the word emptiness, they think of, the lack of belonging or importance, or even if you ain't eat all day, your stomach empty, but according to INT majors, emptiness is the total opposite. It's the feeling of fullness. We're full of imagination, determination, a lot of those type of characteristics, but the only thing that we are empty of is doubting ourselves. We won't doubt ourselves, and before I changed my major, I actually doubted if I would graduate. Now, I'm a 2016 fall graduate, and I cannot wait. But, I've learned way more with this being my major, and I can apply all of these things to everyday life. Peace. We out of here. December 10th. Let's get it.